Everyone has a theory for why cats knock things off tables. Attention. Boredom. Pure spite. Turns out a team of Japanese researchers actually tested this. Not the spite part. The physics part. The popular theory is that cats are testing prey, poking something to see if it's alive, the way a wild cat would nudge something before deciding to eat it or ignore it. Reasonable theory. Nobody had actually tested whether cats understand what happens after the push though. Whether they expect the object to fall at all. So in 2016, a researcher named Saho Takagi at Kyoto University ran an experiment on 30 cats, 22 of them recruited from cat cafes, because apparently that's a legitimate research pipeline in Japan. The study was published in a journal called Animal Cognition, and the actual title translates to something like, "There's no ball without noise." They built a container with an electromagnet hidden inside and 3 iron balls sealed inside that. Shake the container, and depending on whether the magnet's on or off, you either hear rattling or silence. Then they'd flip the container over. Sometimes balls would drop out, sometimes nothing would, and sometimes the sound didn't match what actually fell. Here's the part that's actually interesting. Cats stared significantly longer at the container when the outcome didn't match the sound. Silence, then a ball falls out anyway, or rattling, then nothing does. In psychology, staring longer at something that breaks a pattern is called an expectancy violation. Basically, the cat's brain went, "Wait, that's not supposed to happen," the same way yours would if you dropped a mug and it bounced instead of shattering. So the conclusion was, cats appear to link sound to the presence of a hidden object, and use that to predict what should happen next. Takagi's read was that this ability probably comes from hunting. You hear something rustle in grass you can't see into, and your brain fills in the blank before your eyes do. Which is where the table thing comes back in. If a cat has some working model of push equals fall, the pen incident isn't random. It's closer to a low-stakes physics check. Confirming that yes, gravity is still operational today, same as every other day this week. Now, not everyone's convinced. A cat behavior researcher at the University of Bristol pointed out the cats might just be interested in the sound itself, not making any actual prediction about gravity. Which is a fair point. My cat is a tiny physicist, and my cat really likes noises are both compatible with the same data. This is the part science reporters conveniently leave out of the headline. So the honest answer is, cats might understand cause and effect well enough to predict a falling object. Or they just like rattling noises and we're all reading too much into it. Either way, your pen was never safe. Follow for the next one.